Hello and howdy. In this episode, we are building a full fledged transport hub, and I'll also show you why redevelopment is so important as with time, knowledge, and skills change. Let's get our initial layout all set. So, I'll just clean some things up, and there we go. This is the space that we are working with. We are working with the new DLCs that dropped a few days ago. So, let's come over here. I'll grab our usual road and extend it out to roughly 33 meters, and then at the end I will extend out some alley roads which we will edit in road builder. So here I want only one lane and a sidewalk with grass on the other side. This will make sure all of our vehicles goes through here, and we have this nice one-way layout that goes all throughout with some specific gaps or lengths of the road. And here is our base layout. Now I will come over here, go to transport tab, and here in trains menu we have our new train station from Modern Architecture DLC. Incredible asset, and I will make sure Anarchy and Snap to Road is off and place it over here. And I think I will do the platform roof upgrade because it makes it look good, and then I will connect the tracks on both sides like so. And in future we can have rest of the tracks when this station will get busy, but we have still got time. Now I think we can come to this area, and here we will place the new modern architecture bus station. So we are going to align this in such a way that this faces us, as its entrance is on the right side of the building and exit is on the left. And then I will use alley road to make a road right in front of it. Then I will place its bus service station upgrade right beside it at the end, sitting there all cozy. Now to complement this building, I will go to find it and go to mixed use housing and filter out urban promenades DLC so that I can get this left corner building asset and place it over here. I think I am growing a little bit on this DLC, but modern architecture is still way on the top. Then I will come to this big middle section and grab myself a wide parking lot, and I will place it in such a way that its road connection icon is facing away from me, such that when I grab my custom road, I can have it run opposite way like this. I mean, there is no reason to do this, but I think it looks cool. And on the left, it kind of gives a look that it's a one road which is divided into two at the end, And in the end, we will have our community city park, which will go perfectly in the middle, but I will remove this later on. So we have got our train station, bus station, and well, we don't need to place our tram depot here as it is already placed in the German district on top. We just have to make some custom tram stops. So I'll stop yapping and I will catch you in a minute. And you can see this is our tram stops. Now we will upgrade all the necessary roads with tram lines. So over here we have a slight problem. Tram lines don't behave properly if there is a sharp corner like in this case, and well, there is a fix. Go to move it. We will push back this little circle guy back, which will give us a nice smooth connection and our tram line back. And we are done with setting up the line. I did this behind the scenes as it's the most boring part, but anywho, you can see how busy our bus station has gotten, and even our railways is getting fairly busy now. So let's take a slight break from transport hub and let's focus on this massive empty space. I'm planning to have a small housing area over here till we get something that can replace this. But let's make some layouts, shall we? So we are trying to be very simple about these and not make it too complicated. And after making the layout, I will start plopping in the houses and commercial. One great thing I found about Find It is that there is a random button which you can bind to a key, which will basically do a random selection of whatever is being shown in the Find It search, which is actually amazing. And now we will start some detailing work. First of all, I will come to the two tram stations that we have got, and using these Elgandos surfaces, I can place some nice surfaces underneath matching the line color, and then work my way through placing some pergolas or carports, in this case on top of the station, to give some shade to the people. Then we will place some of the commercial buildings in the gap, and then later we can decorate remaining spaces with surfaces and some props. So let me detail some bits here and there, and I will be right back. And here is our full-fledged transport hub, and you can see how good this is looking, and we have completed everything. And basically you can see over here, this is before and after for how this area is looking and how much we have converted this area. And I think a lot of folks who are following Brixton Bay are going to be happy that we have finally ditched the awful railway station with the massive parking area in front of it. So let's come to our city tour, and I guess let's start from the very noticeable thing, which is the center park over here. Well, we were trying to do some things to the other park, but I think that park is bugged right now because it says to place ads over there, but I waited for 6 in-game months behind the scenes and nobody moved in. And on top of that, over here you can see citizens crossing, but in the park nobody went over there. and there were like hardly a couple of people here and there, which I believe would be homeless people. So we removed that and we made our custom one. So here it is, and you can see how busy this is, and I really like this because you can see like there's very minimal times where you can see so much of people walking in the same place. And we have got our tram stations that are working, and we have also color coded them. So first one is blue, and if when we'll building the tram line for this one, we will have the surface over here as blue. But because we have the white and the orange working, we have the white surface underneath and the orange surface underneath respectively. And these are the decorations that we have done for the individual commercial assets that we have placed. So over here we have some flower beds, and then some sitting area, and then we have a food stall over here. And then we come to the second one, which is basically a plaza. So we have got a lot of sitting area and then a fountain over here, and on behind we have a food stall and some book stand over here, so you can read over here or maybe have some food. And on behind we have some shopping market, so you can see we have placed some of these shopping stalls, and then we have a lot of benches over here. And then for the last we have made it a little park, which is not busy currently, but when we will have the connection for this Dean Street or this purple tram line, I bet this is gonna be really busy. And then we have our one of the big commercial assets over there. And well, speaking of this things over here, so urban promenades, and we have got our modern architecture bus station. And I guess urban promenades is growing on me. I didn't liked it that much previously, but I think in some random or niche cases like this, it's looking pretty good. And then we have got our bus station over there with so many people walking over here, and even at the back you can see it's so much lively, which you love to see it. And well, for the train station we upgraded the building over here so that we can get something over here. And we also added the rest of the train lines because it was looking really boring and bad. I upgraded them and now it's looking pretty good. And then on the left we also made this little district over here with some houses and some commercial right on the front street, and I think this is really looking good. And compared to what this area was looking back then, I think we have really improved this area. It really tells you why you need to do redevelopment so often, and that with time, knowledge and skills change. So you learn how to fill awkward areas or how to design stuff very smartly, and learn how to reduce the amount of space that is being used by the certain build. And I definitely applied all those tricks over here, and I think this is looking really good. I hope you enjoyed this one and you learned something, or you had a fun watching this video. And if you did, then please like the video. And if you want to see more of these realistic builds or detailing guides or these tutorials, then hit subscribe and turn on notification. Do follow me on Twitch. I stream almost every alternate day, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, enjoy the cinematics and happy building.